So here we've got a set of data showing observations recorded when metals react with acid, and they want us to predict what would have happened with the magnesium and the iron. Well, to do this, we've got this information here for zinc, and if we look at the reactivity series, zinc is here, but magnesium is above zinc. So we'd expect zinc to be more reactive than the so magnesium is more active than the zinc. So all we need to do here is look at those bubbles produced. So here we would get lots of bubbles produced. And it says the test tube feels slightly warm. We're going to be hotter than that, so the test tube feels hot. And then the next one, to predict for copper and iron. So again, if we look here, there's copper. Iron is more reactive than that, but less reactive than zinc. So my iron needs to be somewhere in between. So copper is no reaction. There's bubbles for zinc. So here I'm going to put down that there are a few bubbles produced. And then in terms of how it feels, here it feels slightly warm. I'm going to say here feels very slightly warm. Marks wise, to this, the answer to this question here, you can see there's 2 marks. So you need to get one of these facts. So for example, if you said there's lots of bubbles, you get the mark. You don't have to talk about heat in the same answer to get the mark for that. Okay, so this one we have to describe the test for hydrogen gas. Remember, if we're ever testing for hydrogen, what we do is we place a lit splint into the test tube, and if it's hydrogen, it will burn with a squeaky pop. 1 mark for each fact. And then to finish this question off, magnesium reacts with hydrochloric acid to produce magnesium, chloride, and hydrogen. Complete the balanced equation for this. So first of all, let's finish off the equation here because we haven't got hydrogen. So there is my hydrogen, H2. And then we need to balance it. So all I'm going to do here is I've got a little bit of room underneath. So I'm going to put Mg, and there's 1. Hydrogen in there, 1, and chlorine is 1. Mg over here, we've got 1. Hydrogen, we've got 2. And chlorine, we have got 2. So to make this balance, I need 2 hydrogens and 2 chlorines. So I'm going to put a big 2 in front of that. That gives me 2 of those, and then the equation is balanced. Marks-wise, you get 1 mark for the hydrogen and 1 mark for putting the number 2 in place.